Hello, my friends. It's been a long time. I've done the book, I read the book, and quite frankly, it wasn't a big hit. Obviously, it was too long, but I stuck it out and I went through it, and my intention is to do something else with it. So right now I'm taking a script writing course, and I'm trying to convert the book into a script. But that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to point out is I'm impressed by Peter and his ideas with his short little pieces. Obviously, the short pieces must be more appealing to most people because, quite frankly, it takes too long to listen to the others. And I thought Peter's going to start running out of material sooner or later, and here's a tip. Maybe, Peter, you want to tell us a little bit about your favorite books or authors, or what you've been reading lately, or the kind of music you've been listening to. We're interested in that. I saw your little video on the Mercedes, and I can feel for you. I have had cars as well that I got very attached to, and I've done my stupid cars too. A big Packard that I needed like a hole in the head, and then a little Volkswagen that I got very attached to, the Beetle in the 50s, and then I had a couple of Mercedeses. As a matter of fact, I bought those things new, and that was in the 50s, mind you. And they are, in my memory, they come out as the very worst cars I ever owned. Everything that could possibly go wrong with a car went wrong with those two. The first one was a diesel, and that was fairly okay, but the paint started spreading on the hood, became a gray spot, and then it became bigger and bigger, and eventually it covered the whole hood, and I couldn't understand that. And the tires were constantly out of balance, and there were things wrong like that. But I said, well, okay, so I'll give it another try. And then I got a 219 with a kind of an automatic. It's not really an automatic. You just had to shift, but you had no clutch, which really made it the worst of both worlds. You you were losing your throwout bearing all the time. Every 30,000 miles or so, the throwout bearing would go. And I was told initially it's an 80-cent item, no big deal. Yeah, but they forgot to mention that it cost $80 in those days to put that damn thing in. You had to take the motor out to get to it. And so that was a disaster. I understand they've improved their product a great deal, and they're very, very nice cars now, but my memory with Mercedes wasn't all that great. And so right now I'm driving a what is it, a Hyundai Sonata 99. I bought it used, had 20,000 miles on it. I've got 105,000 miles on it, and I haven't been to the shop for anything other than a set of brakes at 95,000 miles. You can't complain. That's been a wonderful car, and I'm very happy with it. And my wife's got a 96 Camry, and we also are very happy with it. I couldn't tell you which one I like better, but I'm very impressed by those two. Well, Peter, I want to tell you what my favorite author is, or one that I discovered lately. His name is Alexander Smith McCall, or Alexander McCall Smith. I will give you the link, and you can get to it. What a charming bunch of books he wrote. It's about the #1 ladies detective agency. The name of these people you cannot pronounce no matter what. I mean, Ramotsvi and Makutsi and unbelievable names. It's a place in Botswana, a country that really wouldn't interest me all that much, and I had to be talked into reading them. There are 9 books in this series, and one is more charming than the other. You really, if you haven't read it, any of you, you really ought to make an effort. Get the first one. #1 ladies detective agency, and you're going to get hooked. You're going to be really surprised. Well, I thought that's it for now. I just wanted to make a little statement, and I'll put it in Peter's responses as well, and we'll go from there. So, hasta la vista.